Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Willie B TV. I'm your man, Willie B, and today it is a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just talking about the weather, I'm talking about this channel, my gaming channel, my anime channel, and even the TikTok, man. Things are going great, and honestly, it's simply because I just started doing. I stopped planning and I started doing, and that's what this video is about. As y'all can see, I did not just make this channel yesterday, right? You can scroll through my videos, you can see the timeline, my own progression as a human being. You can see me go from a little tots to a grown man that I am today. And honestly, it's a bit jarring, honestly. I go back and watch my old videos and I cringe because I'm a little baby. I'm so young and inexperienced to the world. But you see that and you see what I'm doing now, and you just see a huge transition. And I see it behind the scenes. You probably don't even see it as vividly, but it is such a huge difference. Just having a channel dead, sitting around and hoping that, having the desire of, I want to be a YouTuber. I would love for the ability to just live life making videos about the things I care about, and then using that to support my life, support my housing and my everything to stay alive. That would be my ideal goal. But unfortunately, I have to work regular jobs. I have to work in grocery stores or fast food or warehouses or contracting. I've done so many different jobs. Honestly, I kind of feel like Barbie in a lot of sense, because Barbie has worked every single job, every single position you can buy, shopping Barbie, safari Barbie, everything. I'm sure she's done it all, and I feel like so have I. And this whole time I've been doing all these jobs, working in all these fields, I have never, ever, ever felt passionate about doing something. All of these jobs I've been doing pretty much my entire life, from the age of 15 when I started working, I never felt passionate. People always said, do what you're passionate about, find something you care about doing and work it. And I just never felt that. I've always just been doing the first or the best job that came by, just making enough to pay my rent, pay my bills, get food, get a car, the necessities. And I'll be honest, I'm sorry to some of my coworkers who are fans of my channel. I thank you and I appreciate the hell out of you. But, I am not passionate about that job. I could not care anything at all about going there and working and doing my job. No, I have pride, don't get me wrong. I care about the things that I do, and whatever job I work at, I'm gonna do 100% my best, and I'm gonna have a positive attitude about it. But like, at the end of the day, I'm not passionate about working at a washateria or at a tiling facility or mail sorting. I'm just getting paid, doing my job, and going home at the end of the day and playing games. And all that time I was playing games and not recording and not posting, but still having the desire to be a YouTuber. And I'll be honest, that's actually insane. It just really makes no sense that I've been having this desire that I've been wanting to do and I have not been doing. Now, it's something that I heard at my church a couple months ago. This is the year of producing. We're supposed to be producing, and there's so many people that may get stuck in the planning phase. And believe me when I say I know, because you can again scroll through this channel and see the results of the planning phase in its entirety. The end result of the planning phase is nothing. It's a whole bunch of planning. It's a whole bunch of ideas. It's a whole bunch of wishful thinking. But at the end of the day, it is no progress being made. Now, planning is good. You obviously should plan. You should have an outline for things. You should know what you're doing before you're going to do it, which is, kind of ironic because I'm kind of just going into this video blind. But in general, when it comes, I think, to content creation, it honestly might be the least important aspect of it. The planning is basically the very first step, and the actual execution is the 99% of it. And then you post it, then you market it out, and then you do all that other stuff. But I think the majority of the work in anything that we do is in the actual execution. So I've been in the planning phase for the last 5 years, pretty much, for this channel, for my gaming channel, for my anime channel, and a couple more. I have ideas. I get the first step out of making the channel and making the art and getting all this ready. And then what do? I get in the planning phase. I start having all these ideas. This is what I want to do. I want to do this. Wouldn't it be cool if I did that? What if one of these? What if one of those? And at the end of the day, I just have never sat down and done it because I'm too busy in my comfort zone. It's so easy making ideas, at least for me. I don't know. Maybe it's, everybody's different. Maybe it's a struggle to have the idea, but it's easy to execute. But for me, it's extremely easy to just sit around daydreaming, having ideas and, hypotheticals. I've literally done it all my life. So I'm extremely experienced in doing so. But I think it's because I've been doing it all my life that I actually have gotten too comfortable with doing it, and it has become a struggle for me to progress beyond that point. I can stay in the idea phase for years and years, but when it's time to actually sit down and start putting this video together, start making the clips and start fleshing out my ideas, getting it out of my head and putting it onto the paper or onto the computer, I just start to stagnate. I just start to hesitate. I stumble right at the finish line. And it's been like that with my anime channel. It's been like that for Willie B TV, especially Willie B Playing Games. Recently, I just said enough is enough, and I just started posting. Whatever I have, whatever idea I've got, I just do it. And I honestly believe Shia LaBeouf was so far ahead of his time. That Just Do It video is my motto for life at this point. It is such an inspiration. And once you get beyond the meme of him just do it over and over, it is truly insightful. It is truly inspirational because yes, just do it. You have ideas, you've got dreams, you've got aspirations, just do it. Especially if it's something that you consider yourself passionate in. If you found that thing, if you found something that you feel you have a ability to do, then just do it. Even if it's unconventional, even if every time you bring it up to people, they kind of scoff and they make that face like, oh man, that's kind of crazy. You're kind of talking silly. That doesn't make any sense. Just do it. Take that first step, and you kind of really just gotta have faith that you are on the path that you're meant to be doing. If it's something that you're passionate about, then obviously there's something going on in your brain that's giving you that spark. Because there's so many things that we do in life that's just boring, that's just killing us inside, that's just monotonous, that we just don't care about. So when you find that one thing, grip onto it as tight as you can. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year, for the rest of time, as long as I can. I'm going to be pumping out these videos, sharing with y'all my thoughts, my ideas and opinions, and hopefully you can enjoy. And maybe you will learn something and gain some character growth because of that. Let me know what you think of this video. Are you similar to myself, and have you struggled with being in the planning phase, the idea phase for far too long, and you just start to hesitate when it's finally time to execute? Or have you overcome that obstacle in your life and you found some tips and tricks to get through that? And maybe you want to share those in the comments for everybody else. Let's do this. Let's, get in there and grow together as a community. Subscribe if you haven't already. We have finally hit 100 subscribers, and right when we hit 100, we just blew straight past to 120. So I am very confident that we can maybe even hit 500 by the end of the month. We're halfway through, and I believe you will be the ones to get me to it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for now. It's your man, Willie B, signing out. Peace.